Hey guys, this is Jeff Smayda with Smayda Aquatics. I want to show you our budget 33 long build that we're going to be doing. So it's going to be used equipment with the exception of the birch stand from Planet Aquariums and the new overflow box from Modular Marine. So what's cool about this box is the internal box actually comes loose. It doesn't have bulkheads going through there. This also helps for any potential leaking issues. And then if you look in the back, it's actually notched out for trim tanks. So what's cool about that is the rear box sits at the same height as the internal box. That minimizes the risk of the rear box actually overflowing with some other models. So as for filtration, we're going to do an E-Shop sump and a Coral Life skimmer. We'll actually have an area for refugium right here. Then we'll have a sponge filter in between, and then we've got a lifeguard return pump. For circulation, we just have a high door 1500. For lighting, we're going to be running a 21 LEDs LED bar. So it's 2 channels. One channel has blues only. The other channel has blues, whites, and UVs. So that'll be a really cool setup. You can adjust the lighting as needed. So I think this is going to be a really cool build. Oh, hey guys, we're going to start drilling this guy out. So what I did was I took the overflow box. I measured from each side of the tank, from left side and right side, made sure it was even. Then I went in there and I just basically marked where I wanted the holes. Then I came back in, and it comes with the stencil. So I went ahead and lined up the stencil. It actually perfectly lined up with the holes. Really good design. So the next thing I'm going to have to do is mark them, which I finished marking. Then I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to drill it. All right, can you hand me the styrofoam? And as always, guys, you want to be able to wear your safety glasses. If you need hearing protection, do so now. So normally I would freehand this, but in this case, since we have extremely high tolerances, I'm going to go ahead and use the stencil. What you're going to want to do is, instead of going straight down like this, because a glass bit doesn't have a center pin, it doesn't line up. It'll always try to walk on you. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to get these wet. Can you spray this, please? And watch me from the side. I'm going to go at a slight angle, and then I'm going to go. You always want to go at full speed. You don't need much pressure. Let the drill bit do the work. If you put a lot of pressure, you will crack the tank. Here we go. I'm going to start working my way inward so it's flat now. Okay, when you actually go through, make sure you hold it still and you don't punch through. So we're going to go to the next hole. Okay, now guys, these pieces will be sharp, so you can pick them up, just be careful. I like to just leave them on the styrofoam, take them out like so. I know you're gonna wanna touch the inside of the rim of this glass. Don't do it, no need to. So what we're gonna try now, I'm gonna wipe this down. Be careful, this is going to be sharp glass still. Now, all I'm doing is I'm wiping this down just to make sure my fitment is good. Since I've never used this overflow box, we want to make sure that it fits nicely. Okay, so now how it goes through, this is going to be on the back side. You're going to have a gasket and bulkhead that goes through. You're going to put another gasket on the back side. Let me rotate this for you. Okay, we do the same thing with the other one. The box just slides on. And put the bulkhead nuts in. Now when you do this permanently, you're going to have to put the bulkheads in before you tighten this up. But I'm just test fitting everything. There is actually a little bit of room to work in here. That surprises me, as small as this box is. So once again, I feel like it's a pretty good design. Okay, so now, moment of truth. Look at that. Look at that nice fitment. Guys, I think this is a pretty solid design. But we'll keep you informed, and we're gonna have more videos on this build as time goes on. So stay tuned.